Today we are deep in the mountains of central Portugal to explore a historic estate that has been locked and forgotten since 1957. The last person to live here was a man named Carlos. He closed the doors, walked away, and nobody ever came back. It's now listed as a historic property, but no one has touched it for decades. Inside, it feels like time just stopped. Old letters and documents are still on the desks. The furniture is exactly where it was left more than half a century ago, and thick dust covers everything. And then you look up. In the 1800s, a renowned artist transformed this house by painting the ceilings in almost every room, all still hanging above us 2 centuries later. But the part that gives this place its dark edge is the chapel. Local legend says a young woman was buried alive beneath the altar, and on stormy nights you can still hear her. Whether the legend is true or not, walking through this place feels like stepping into another world.
I love exploring in Portugal, and time again we find the best places in the world to show you over here. And today we got a palace, a solar, you have to call it. It's more like a farmhouse that's been built in 1660, almost 400 years ago. I'll welcome you all back to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie, and the camera we have Luke.
Hey, hey.
And yeah, we're gonna take you on a tour of yet another incredible place, and you're not gonna believe your eyes once you see the ceiling of this house. We did a massive dive on the history of this palace. I'm just gonna call it a palace because I think it's a palace.
Yeah. What was the Portuguese word?
The official term for this place is a solar.
Okay.
And a solar, it's where a count or a rich person used to live or reside back in the times in Portugal. It was more like a farmhouse, but then for a large count who had many fields and many workers working underneath him, and they would build these types of buildings for their own residency while they could look over the fields in the back.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the mountains. It looks like a fairy tale.
It is. And over here, like a very typical feature of a solar, is also that they always have a chapel present. And we have this octagon chapel in Baroque style here on the property.
It's so beautiful. I didn't even know that in Portugal houses even had like separate chapels.
It's actually a very common thing in Portugal. Most rich people in this country that have like solars or palaces always have chapels. I think it's one of the most that I've seen in the abandoned world. Like for example, Italy has less of them, and France has a lot less than Italy in general.
Oh, really? Italy has less?
Yeah, but in general, Portugal has the most chapels in rich palaces and solars and other kinds of places. Yeah. Let's have a little look up here. It's such a beautiful place, coming up to the stairs to this holy chapel over here. And unfortunately, we checked it already. It is closed, so we cannot show you the inside of it. But definitely the outside is already worth admiring. Let's check out this incredible place, because it has a lot to offer for us. The sun is already slowly setting, look.
Yes.
I think it's right now 8:30 in the evening.
Yeah, it's a pretty late urbex trip, this.
Yeah, it's a late nighttime exploration, but I love when the sun sets and it lights up the building like that.
Yeah,
That's
it is
soft
the
lighting.
golden hour.
The building looks so incredibly pretty right now. Right here to the side we have houses that were used for the workers, so the count or the person that ran the fields and was the businessman of the place. He had a lot of workers and they were facilitated over here, and they could stay with him and work on the fields and get a wage from that. It's crazy also that there's palm trees over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It feels in place though.
Yeah. And you wouldn't say so from the outside, but it's actually incredibly large on the inside. It's a massive building with hundreds of years of history. So it was built in 1660, and not long after that, a fire happened in the late 17th century, so probably 20, 30 years after that. And then they completely rebuilt this building in the L shape that we see today. And it's a neo-Baroque style. And it's just a magnificent structure. This is a very unique craftsmanship on the inside. Let's check that out. Here we're standing at the front of the building. This was the main entrance door to the place. And you can already see how decayed this place is getting. It has been abandoned for, I kid you not, 55 years. But some sources point even at 70 years of abandonment. The last records of anybody living here is 1957. And what Luc is pointing at right now is a very interesting element, because you can still see the original stonework above the Baroque window over there. So that indicates that stonework that was placed in 1660 in this place. That is quite unique. Yeah, there has this arch over here underneath it. Yeah, our friend Ricardo is also with us. He's taking behind the scenes pictures. Gotta point him out.
Shout out to Ricardo.
Shout out to Ricardo, thanks man. And underneath this archway we can go into the basement of this place. Because I find the basement also very unique in this place, because it is part of the heritage of this building. It was not just a palace, this was a farm. And a farmer's mansion needs places to store goods and wine and all these kinds of things. Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, look, that's fine. Come inside to the basement. Oh, horse saddle.
Oh, right.
Yeah, definitely. There's even a horse in the backyard.
Yes, we did see it startled us a bit, but
Yeah.
it seems friendly.
Some farmers around here just keep the horse in the backyard just for a place to graze. Hey, if you look over here, you can see these typical Portuguese chairs. We have unfortunately still to this point not done research about them. So yeah, we don't know what they are or why they were produced this way, but I think they are quite interesting lounging chairs.
No, this one is missing an armchair. Not so much
Incredible.
lounging on this chair, but
I mean, you could probably crack through it.
yeah.
The table's still full of bottles. Oh, finally, it's a little bit colder down here.
Yeah.
Watch out, there's holes in the floors everywhere. So the main purpose of this building was of course farming. What did they farm? In general, they made wine, but they also farmed crops like corn and other types of stuff like sugar and stuff like that in here. And here, I think most likely was a sort of wine storage area. Yeah. Let's see the other side as well, Luc.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, I actually want to stay in this basement because it's way
It's
nicer.
really nice here.
Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be 34 degrees in Portugal,
Right.
and we're probably going to die. I mean, not much in this one, except for the
No.
baby crib. Yeah. Well, the last baby that slept in here probably already passed away.
Probably, yeah.
Like 70 years ago, probably this thing is even older. Okay, let's head into the main building. Watch out,
Yes.
watch out. Honestly, go very slow. This place has been abandoned for 70 years, look.
Yeah. Well, no, 50 years, right?
Yeah, the legends say that it's longer abandoned.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1957 is supposedly the last date, but 1970 is the official date. Yeah, if you want to go down to the lounging chair, just go down here. That brings you right on the chair, I think. This room is not so much interesting, but
No.
I think it's a preparation room.
Ooh, I do like
Oh,
this chandelier.
you know that's a very typical Portuguese one.
Really? Is the hanging glass set? Or well, I guess it's typical with a lot of chandeliers, but these type of cylindrical.
Yeah, those cylindrical shapes hanging from ceilings with the brass and copper around it. 100% Portuguese, seen it so much throughout the years.
Beautiful.
Really love that. And yeah, I've seen this in castles as well. This is definitely the food preparation room. They have an oven, some stuff over there and some other plates and cups. But this is definitely not where the food was cooked. That, I believe, happened down this hallway. So where we are right now is we're standing on that bridge that we just passed underneath. And then we come over here to the workers section of the place. And right over here was a very cute and tiny kitchen where those workers prepared the food.
This feels very Portuguese.
Yes, extremely Portuguese. They always have the bright colors.
Yes, they love the bright colors.
Another fact is chimneys are very important in Portugal. These kinds of stoves underneath it are super important. And if you have all of those elements, you can have a Portuguese kitchen. And this is maybe also a Portuguese element. Built-in cabinets.
Oh yeah.
Mostly for dry food storage, so that animals don't reach it, but it still can breathe. And yeah, overall a very simple, but always an elegant kitchen in Portugal. It's just a bat in this room. I have to watch out a little bit.
It's a curious visitor.
Yeah, I don't want to be the next COVID. Oh wow, I didn't notice this before. Do you know what this is?
A wooden plank.
No, my friend. This is an ironing board.
It's an ironing board.
Yeah, I've never seen one made out of wood before. That's super interesting. Wow. I was going to say we're now going to go to the parts of the palace that are, in my opinion, the most interesting of this whole place.
Yes, we share that opinion. Oh, it's is it for food, right? It's to pass food through?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is to not interact with the royals that were in the room over there for the servants,
Yes.
so that they could have their separation during the dinners. I mean, I love it.
Yeah,
Come inside.
there's a lot to say about that,
But how did that quote go again? So we have the 7 ceilings bring you to heaven. That was one of the quotes that I found online about this place. So there's 7, okay, doesn't matter. We have 7.
I think this is the book of retribution, maybe,
Yeah.
of Christianity. But sorry, go on.
No worries. So there was a quote talking about the 7 ceilings in this house. And each one of them has a Christian painting on it. I am not sure what each one exactly does or says, but they are made in the mid-18th century. So almost 300-year-old paintings.
It's so massive.
Yeah. It's very rare to find paintings, ceiling paintings in Portuguese places. This is mostly an Italian thing. And those frescoes are mostly painted on plasterwork, not on wood.
Yeah.
So having them in a place like this, on wood, made 300 years ago, is one of the rarest things you can find in Portugal. So I'm quite astonished by this finding.
As the viewers might know, we're a big fan of Portuguese ceilings, but this is something else.
That's definitely the best one from the trip,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. But there's more ceilings. This is one of 7. So there's gonna be 7 more ceilings that we're gonna show you throughout this video. Definitely don't skip this video because you wanna see the last one. Okay. The dining table looks like a medieval dining table.
Yes, and I was looking at the head chair. It's so beautiful.
You would always call this the throne of the table.
The throne chair,
You can see the wonderful leather work on there. Incredible detail. A knight's helmet on there. These people were beyond rich that owned this place. So a little bit more history about it is, so after Xavier had this place in the 1660s, he passed it down to his son, the next generation, and then in 1920, many centuries after that, they sold this place to a merchant, and he lived here and his son after that until 1957 or 1970. So it has a lot of history, but only 2 different families that ever lived in here. And we're also going to see that in the weapons crests later in the ceilings.
yeah.
I was quite astonished by this painting as well. Like,
Oh, right.
I think this depicts the farmers' lives that lived next door here.
Yes. Yeah, that's a funny part about these kinds of depictions. At one point, royals, they were known for their extravagant portraits and stuff, but at one point they leaned toward realism. And a lot of people think that realism is like photorealistic painting, but it's usually about common life and the common folk that they're not exposed to at that time.
I think that's a quite beautiful realization of them
Yeah.
in that time period.
Well, they were still in their towers, of course, but taxing the common folk.
Sitting here at the throne of the table, counting their money.
Yeah,
But we still want beautiful paintings of common life in our house.
it's a bit ridiculous, but
I mean,
I love that type of art, the realism.
I did read in history books that the common people living at these kind of places did have a good life though. The kings or the counts took good care of them in most cases.
It's a beautiful depiction.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Portuguese craftsmanship.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
The intricate carvings of the Portuguese.
It's like I said in the last video, almost 8D.
Yeah.
Like Portugal has such beautiful carvings in their woodwork and in their cabinets. Like you can see a mouth over here, and you can stick your finger in it, and that's how you open this drawer.
Put a key in there.
It's absolutely wonderful how these cabinets were made back in the time. I'm handling it too rough at this point.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Portuguese cabinets, they're very stern and they can take a beating.
Look at this lion as a footrest down here.
Is it always a lion? I feel like I've seen this several times already.
Or it's like on a smaller piece, it's like it can be a claw or a lion on a chair or something. But yeah, it's a lot of times a lion. Wow. Very detailed figure in here. Beautiful cabinet.
Yeah.
And over here we have another throne chair. That's probably supposed to be on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And all the pieces of furniture also match each other. So they were probably made by the same artist back in the time. Wow. A lot of wood has been used in Portugal.
Yeah.
And not a lot of gilding, I would say, as well. Not a lot of gold and everything coming back. That's more Italian. Here, even the picture frame with the Last Supper is made in the same style. Oh, okay. Also, you have the scallops in here.
Oh, true.
Yeah. It's like, I believe that was an inviting element that people worked into their furniture to invite people into their house, like a sign of hospitality.
Oh.
Okay, this is one of my least favorite rooms of the house, but this is actually where we found out most of the history of this place. And that's very important, because here we found all the documents. I don't know where I left them though.
No.
But it also feels like somebody lived here until the last years in this room. It's a bit the most overthrown room, and there's televisions in here.
There are two things I like though.
Yeah?
It's this part,
With the
fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't like the bricks, but I don't know.
That's an odd element, but the fireplace in general is quite beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love fireplaces.
Yeah.
And this medieval chandelier.
Oh, the chandelier.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I did see it. Of course, it's such a big high piece.
It's almost brutalist.
It's awesome. It feels like it comes straight from the 16th, 15th century. It's like it's never changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been in here for 400 years, survived the fire that happened to this place, and they just never bothered to change it because it was so iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's what I was saying, like the same kind of pieces down here as well.
These have different motifs.
Oh.
Birds. And this seems like the figure that was also on the other cabinet, but...
In the larger format, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the birds I did not see at the other...
Wow, they're incredible actually.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to point out is in the back we have a bed.
Oh.
And it's not really a bed, but it's more like a resting couch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is where... Yeah. It's just a folklore that I'm putting out there, I think.
A folklore?
Like my own...
Oh.
Wow.
You're projecting things.
Yeah. Let's go to the next room. How is it possible to have such an incredible piece in just a bedroom? We're standing, as you can see, in one of the bedrooms of this place, and I'm just baffled by the beauty of this.
Yeah, I'm a bit speechless.
Yeah, and this one even has more detail than the one that we saw before, because that was a plain sheet of wood. But here we can see the curves of Portuguese ceilings
right.
coming in, and then a couple of wooden frescoes around it, and then a center medallion in there, and all the corner pieces. It's took them years and years to craft something like this. So I think I already told you that it was a provincial artist who made these pieces in the mid 18th century.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But did we mention that this building deserves monumental status, right? By
You're
the EIPP, I believe?
IIP,
Oh, IIP.
the Immovable Portugal, something like that. I cannot remember the name. It's too difficult
Yeah.
Portuguese, but it's the Heritage Society of Portugal. Put actually this building on the list of heritage buildings since 1997, my birth year.
Oh, that's true.
There's even a perimeter, a no-build zone around this property, and every single wall and ceiling has to be preserved if it's ever going to be restored. There's no plans, unfortunately, for restoration at this point.
Very unfortunate.
Do know it's for sale. Incredible ceiling again, but the bedroom is a little bit mid, I would say.
Yes, I mean, I do like these kind of furniture. I don't know if this is Portuguese. I think it is because we have seen it in several other palaces and buildings. But this is a more minimalistic, modern, and it even has some Art Deco elements, I would say, with the hard lines and geometrical shapes. And that is the theme in this room, and I like that it's coherent.
I have to be frankly honest with you. I've seen it time and time and time again in Portugal. So I don't know for sure, but I can say with 90% certainty that this is definitely Portuguese furniture.
Yeah.
Because everywhere in buildings from the 60s that are abandoned from the 50s, 60s, we see these kinds of furnishings. And even the bed and the nightstands is in the same shape.
Yeah.
A piece of marble on there. It's a very simple, but with the ceiling, elegant room.
Yeah, it's like they got grown tired of all the carving.
Yeah, and I just want something simple. I mean, and eventually everybody is going back to that lifestyle, right? Let's show the next one, I would say. And this is ceiling. I just start in every room with the ceiling, I would say. And again, we see an angel and an eagle in there. And here we have the hexagonal ceiling. And this one is a very, very common one in Portugal.
It's squares, right?
A square ceiling, sorry. What am I saying? Yeah. I've had much sleep in the last week.
it's been a long trip.
Yeah, but it's also a beautiful piece again, made by those people. And you can see little landscapes in the middle and the side medallions, and then the big square piece in the middle with a wonderful eagle and angel on there.
Are those the crops in the little circles there?
It
or
could be.
No, it's trees. Or
Oh yeah, it could be landscape around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that maybe that they try to depict. Wow. And then I think the room that we're standing in was most likely one of the children's bedrooms.
Yeah.
A crib, 2 beds of the children, and just in general, a very nice room, I would say. Very nice, with minimalistic furniture again.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine, it's fine.
Have to. You can see, what was their view like in this place? Have a look outside. Maybe through this window that's not broken.
Oh,
Yeah. I think if the grass was cut, they had a wonderful view over there. Farms and everything around here.
Mountains.
Oh, the sun is setting so beautifully down there.
Yeah.
And look at this view through towards the piano over there. Oh. A little bit more light in the camera.
Change the light.
Yeah, we are entering into that living room. The living room of the people that lived here. Wow. Very beautiful, Leslie.
Living room. The room where people live.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it.
Just show the medallion. Just show the medallion. Very sad reality.
Yes.
We're facing here. The medallion is just decaying.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
But beautiful wood carvings.
And look at it, it's even more intricate than the previous one. The frescoes are protruding more. There's even portraits in there, I think from former owners of this place, probably in the 18th century or before it. then is when they were painted. And again, landscapes and everything going back in this wonderful piece. And
it's very difficult, like what the painting is supposed to be.
yeah, you cannot tell very well
No.
because they're also so old. They're 300 years old and probably only seen maybe a couple of renovations throughout their life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could backtrack it if we were more informed about the 7 seals of Christianity.
yeah,
We could kind of fill in the blanks.
but it's
then
the
even
7
still-
seals of Christianity plus family history that's worked
Right.
into these ceilings.
Yep.
So it's also difficult to tell what's family history and what's the other part. Yeah. This one I did research about, and this
Right.
is Carlo. And Carlo lived here till 1957, and he even got a letter asking if he was okay when a major storm came over the area. And after that, nobody really heard something from him again.
Oh, that's right.
So that's another folklore.
It's so mysterious.
Yeah, so Carlo probably passed here around 1957. Very simple room again, a couple of pieces of furniture, sofa. Yeah. And then, of course, what's such a house without a piano?
Player piano, New York.
Hey, this is one of those automatic
Oh.
pianos.
Right, where you put in the scroll.
Yeah, like one in one of the
Whoa.
Western movies.
Yeah.
And they come into the saloon and then it's playing.
I've never seen one of these.
Oh, that's wild. It's not in a very bad tune. Okay, take back my words. Lovely piece though, lovely piece.
You ever seen player piano before?
Hey, that's a good question, but it says something else on there as well.
yeah, it's just
Uh,
Slow, Mozart, Lisboa.
New York piano. I have New York, Lisboa. Oh, that's probably
Yeah,
the,
it's
that's
under
probably the
there.
import.
Oh,
and then
right.
here it's from.
It's the painted marble, right?
Very Portuguese thing. Yeah, I forgot the name for it, but you see always the painted marble.
Yeah, the painted marble. It's beginning to grow on me.
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a sucker for marble,
yeah.
but I like these painted marble.
In Italy, you're also gonna see it. You've never explored in Italy
Oh,
before.
Italy has it too.
Yeah, Italy has it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they have so much marble.
Yeah. And sometimes they do
Well.
painted marble because they like to paint.
Yeah, okay, fair, fair.
Lovely living room. On to the next one. Oh, that's a good key. Damn. Love that. This is actually the front entrance of the place where the people came inside. Doing it again.
The entrance hall, the hall where people
Hey,
entered.
you all don't know anything. I'm just here to explain everything. Sorry.
It's alright.
What I can tell you about though, and that's actually something that you might not know, is that here, this ceiling painting is dedicated to the families. So in 1660, first family built this place, and then this, what you see here, these two are similar to each other, and this is the Barreto family.
We're talking about the center ones?
Yeah, the two center ones, yeah. And then on the side here of the ceiling, you see another family crest, and that's the Coelho family, who came here in the 1920s, and those were the merchants. So they, of course, also wanted to make the home for themselves, but also still wanted to preserve the family history of the former family that lived here for 2 centuries. And yeah, it's also, again, wonderfully painted everywhere. Wow. I'm still so surprised that they're in such a good shape, every
Yes.
single one of them. Except for a couple of pieces that are hanging loose and some decay. I'm not, thinking that they are in very bad shape. I think back in the time there would have also been more furniture in this room, would be a little bit more dressed up, but it's just like this at this moment. Yeah,
Yeah, the rest, it's pretty empty.
quite empty. Yeah. One thing that maybe is worth pointing out in this room is this incredible chest here.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yo. This is robust.
that's awesome, right? Portugal is known for their chest craftsmanship with leatherwork, woodwork, everything. Portuguese chests, I think, are the best in the world.
Blankets?
No, nothing.
No blankets.
Nothing. That's something a Portuguese mother would do. Well, wall sconces, but they're not very special.
No, they're not very thematic in this place.
They should have been more extravagant, I
Yeah.
think. Okay, let's check out the ladder part of this household. Your favorite? So we're now entering the ladder part of the house, and there's a couple more rooms over here. Maybe also check out this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I really wanted to show this one actually, because yeah, it's a bathroom.
Wait,
of course.
I haven't been here.
It's a quite ugly bathroom, I would say.
I'm very curious why you're so hyped.
Yeah. Okay. So the furniture, we have all Portuguese bathing equipment. We have the bathtub. We have
Yada,
things.
yada.
We have the nice flushing style toilet.
Yada, yada.
But I love this element of the bathroom, because have you ever seen like such a fireplace worked into the wall in the bathroom?
No.
I think it's quite special. It needs its own chimney, so it's probably planned with the house. And this was all just to heat up the bathroom.
This does look like newer design, like the other cabinets.
Yeah.
Must have been from the. When was the renovations again?
Late 17th century. So 1690, 16, something like that. Yeah, it could be 300 years old, I'm not sure.
It's really interesting. I've never seen or heard of anything like that.
But yeah, you're right. For the rest, this bathroom is nothing. But interesting fact, it's also not the case always that these places have bathrooms, because 400 years of history, back 400 years ago, people didn't even have bathrooms, and toilets were outside. So having a bathroom inside is a luxury for these people.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Another one, and a very similar one.
It is very similar, with the central composition, lady, and we noticed the paintings on the side, the circular paintings.
The medallions, you could call
The
them.
medallions, yeah, thank you. They are the same, but they're on either a different season or a different time of day.
Yeah, they're all the same actually, yeah, because the trees and everything come back
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. There's even bats hanging on the ceiling. Have you seen that?
Oh, whoa, no, I did not see that.
The black points you see on the camera right now, all bats, like 10 bats on that side.
They look pretty cute.
Yeah, they're very cute, but I don't think they're so cute when they're awake.
No, no.
Very interesting ceiling, yeah. And again, a children's bedroom with a couple of beds left in here. Very unfortunate for me personally that I don't see any photographs or anything of these people.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's quite logical after such a long time.
yeah.
And if memories are taken from these places, in most cases I'm not mad about it, because
No.
they are with the right people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a nice thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, another children's bedroom or parents' bedroom even maybe.
Yeah, I was going to
why-
say.
why am I
do you
saying
think
children's
these
bedroom?
Massive beds are for
No.
children.
No, my mind was somewhere else. You know what's really beautiful in this hallway?
Is that your shirt?
Yeah, that's what you're seeing.
I'm pretty good at reading your intents right now.
Check out the Decay merch, everybody. We were traveling all around the world to film these places, and it's the least you can do to support us and help us document even more of these amazing places. Because it's history that's going to lose, even though it's protected since 1997, you see, they're still falling and they need to be documented. Decay, check out the link in the description, and it's the best way to support us. I already thank you right now. Yeah, this room feels like it's falling.
Right, yeah.
Big hole over here, definitely watch out with that. Another room with not so much furniture, but again, a wonderful piece. And I think this is one of my favorites, because it's in essence a very simple ceiling, but it has an octagon shape. And I just love how the Portuguese make these.
Again, with the similar medallions.
Yeah. Wow. These medallions they're something else. We have to figure out what the ceilings say.
Very curious to know.
Love this place. Wow. Glad we filmed it. Yo. oh, we have even a gate here. Wow.
Oh, we didn't even notice.
That's awesome. Wow. What a place, look. What a piece of history that we just capture again. I always feel like this sense of gratitude over myself when we have documented another piece of history, and this is basically a piece of video that will live on forever, long after this place crumbles apart, because let's be real, it will never be restored. This is not an important town, and yeah, sad. But yeah, you got it. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate that. Thank you for coming with me, Luc, and thank you for capturing a piece of Portuguese history with me. And I hope you all enjoyed it.
We sure did.
Yeah. See you again in the next one.